to put on mothers.
So why wouldn't boys over the age of 12 be allowed into a refuge?
Because they're potentially men. And all men, according to the feminist movement, are batterers and rapists because they are members of the patriarchy. In other words,
Damn, man. Y'all hear that? Go back, rewind and watch it again, man. She said all men because they're part of the patriarchy. Wow. Wow, huh? You know, I would like to reiterate Jordan Peterson's quote. You guys know who Jordan Peterson is. He mentioned in one of his interviews, being a man is not okay. It's necessary. You know, we always say that men built this society from ground up. We fought in wars. We're the reason why these hoes even have any right at all today in this society, right? You didn't see the feminist movement back in when lions and tigers were running around in the wild and eating people, right? They waited till the perfect minute where society was pretty much ready to go. Everybody had security, or at least a sense of it. Everybody could go do any kind of job and get some, or not any kind of job, but anybody could make some sort of living out of working any kind of job. I keep saying any kind of job, working any kind of bullshit ass job. There we go. People didn't really need to rely on one another anymore that much. They waited till that exact moment before they marched down the street asking for their rights. Because they knew before that they would sound dumb as hell. Because you couldn't survive on your own as a woman by yourself before that, when society was just being built by men. We say all this stuff all the time, right? That men built it from ground up, and that's a very big counter argument from these hoes nowadays. They come in here and say, "What did you do? You didn't do shit." Like, they try to take that away, the credit away from us, that it's not us who built this society, it's our past generation, right? Great grandpas and their generation, right? And they're right. Yeah, sure, they're right. But this is a question I would like to pose to you. I would like to ask to y'all hoes, all right? If we men in this generation, in current time, didn't exist, who would keep running this shit show? We built it, and we're still running it. So who would keep doing the construction work at the roadside when it's 150 or 115 degrees weather outside, heat outside? Down in Mississippi, Louisiana, oil rig, in those humid weathers, Texas humid weathers, who would keep pumping out those oils that you need to use to get gas to put in your Nissan Altima to drive from your 8 o'clock dig appointment to your 10 o'clock dig appointment? Who would keep flying these planes? I'm a pilot, that's why I like to bring that example up. There's a worldwide pilot shortage right now. Fellas, if you don't know what career you want to choose, go be a pilot. You'll be a union worker, you'd be protected. I don't work for the union, I just sport fly. I love flying. Like, I don't make a living out of flying. I do it as a hobby. But if you want to make a career out of that, great career. Go into it, fellas, especially if you're young. It's not that hard. Like, to learn how to fly, it's not that hard. There's a lot of science goes behind it. You don't need to be a genius or anything. You just have to have good hand-eye coordination. That's why it's a really great opportunity for young guys. It's raining out here. But who would keep running the businesses, the food places you go to eat, the places you go to do your shopping from? Amazon. Who would keep running Amazon? Who manufactures these products? Who builds them? Who would keep your false sense of security alive? That you think, I'm just gonna call the cops if something bad happens. Are you gonna feel more secure if a male cop shows up or a female cop shows up? That said, there's 5 different dudes who's trying to attack you. You call the cop. One cop shows up. Are you gonna feel more secure if it's a female cop or if it's a male cop? Who's gonna keep running that police force, the military force. Without a military, we don't have any freedom or any security, really. Anybody from outside countries can jump in and start taking y'all hoes, grabbing y'all by your pussy. Shout out to Donald Trump. Who would keep running this whole shit show? I ask you that question to y'all hoes. So not only did we build this from ground up, we're still running it. Who's still running the stock market? It's men who's keeping the stock market going, right? Because most investors are men. The real estate market, who'd keep that going? Sure, women are the reason why men buy more expensive houses, but in terms of investing, in terms of even that husband who bought this big house for his wife, who would keep paying those mortgage payments? It's the husband, working his tail off. I know it's not every single woman who thinks like that, but y'all are silent. You take advantage from these dumbass hoes, from this small minority, vocal, loud, small minority of people who are actual true feminists. These are the chicks who speak the most, and they're pretty much speaking for the rest of the women, right? Because if they weren't speaking for the rest of the women would say, you know what, no, we don't want this. There would be more women YouTubers on YouTube making YouTube content against this. Do you see that? No, it's only dudes like me, men, who's making content against this kind of narrative. Have you noticed something about this fat, ugly, saggy titty, saggy skin, heavy ass hoe earlier in the video? That she doesn't have a soul. Look into her eyes. Watch how she's speaking. Matter of fact, I forgot whose page I recorded from. Go watch that video. Go to their page and watch that video. Don't leave any kind of hate comments. You'll notice, because I watched the interview from beginning to end. I only clipped a short part of it, because that was the most relevant one for this video. You'll notice that this chick doesn't have any soul left in her. The way how she talks, it's like she's dead inside. And she's calling men evil, when you can literally see the devil in her. Exactly my point. For the most part, feminists who are this extreme don't even want a family. They don't even like men. They like women. They want to lick some other hoe's pussy. You guys do realize that, right? So they're benefiting from this feminist movement, yeah. But the rest of the women, most women out here, they're not. They're getting pumped and dumped, and they think that's the best life that they're living right now. That's why they're silent, by the way, most women, because they're getting pumped and dumped, and they're living their life. And at the back end of it, they're lonely as hell, dying alone with their cats. Because they're quiet. They're not speaking up against it, because if they do, the first good half of their life will be taken away. They're not going to be able to live the best of both worlds anymore. And they don't want that. They think about, you know what? I'm going to figure it out later. Let me live my best life right now when I'm young. Let me shake my ass and smuggle as much cock as I can while I'm young and while I'm fertile and while I'm beautiful, while I can't do all this. Let me do all this. I'll worry about the future later when it comes. Little do they know how fast time goes. With the snap of a finger, they're going to be 33. Shit, I was 23 just the other day. Yeah, baby, it's been 10 years already. Time waits for none. Time and tide wait for none. Fellas, don't let these kind of hoes discourage you from anything. Keep living your best fucking life. Because without us, this whole shit show will crumble down within seconds, minutes, hours, days. We're the fucking king. Follow me on Instagram at zeekpeak00. Hit your boy up on the Cash App, $zeekpeak. Add me on Snapchat at zeekpeak_00. I posted a clip of me flying my plane the other day. If you're on my Snapchat, you already saw it. So go add me on Snapchat, zeekpeak_00. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you.